What's up, everybody? I know it's been a lot of time since I've posted. I've been really busy with this new job, and I've been on the competitive grind like nobody's business. I've been playing a lot of dubs, a lot of scrims, a lot of eights, a lot of TL. I've been trying to find a good squad. I've been working my ass off trying to find somebody to play with. And I also got a new job that's kind of, a little bit more adult responsibilities, and I'm training for an IT position with a big technology firm. So hopefully, that's going to work out really well. The pay scheme is nice. I'm really excited for it. I'm enjoying it so far. Learning some new things that I didn't know before. And I think I'm going to fit very well there. I'm picking it up really, really quickly, and it's exciting for me. But first things first, it's a long video. I hope you enjoyed the intro clips, but it's basically just split down into the streaks that I got throughout the match. And I lost in the end of it all. It's kind of sad. That's how it goes sometimes when you play solo. It doesn't matter necessarily how well you play defense or offense. You can do the best that you can, but it just doesn't always work out, And in this gameplay, I think the final score I get is 78-13. And, please, if you want to, just stick around for the whole video. I think it's really nice. It's one of my better gameplays overall, just for the fact that it's got, like, 2 really nice streaks in it. And I'll have one for you probably, I guess, the day after this day. I got a really heartbreaking L in free-for-all. It wasn't actually a loss. I was 28-0, and I shoot this guy like 3 times and get quick-scoped on the 29th kill. I had this nuclear, and it's so disappointing because I've been trying to get this free-for-all flawless nuclear for a minute, but I haven't really been trying. Like, one of these days I'll actually sit down and really focus on, getting the streak. Because every time I've gone on the streak so far, I've just been kind of like, tooling around, getting ready to play game battles. That was actually what was happening. It was like my second game on, and I got the hater, and I was just feeling it. I was in the zone, getting ready to play some GBs. Got a couple of wins tonight too. I've been learning how to play dubs. Dubs is a bit different than TL, and in general, man, it's easier to get dubs matches as a player than it is to get TLs. And I've been playing more 1v1s, just trying to get used to, just rocking that search and destroy. I'm decent at respawn, but I just haven't had enough practice in this game because I haven't been able to find a steady team. And that is a struggle, man. It is always a struggle to find people that are not only good enough to be worth playing with, but, that are reliable on top of that. That is such a difficult thing. Because, to be all the way honest, man, like, no hate on MLG players, but so many of them that I come across, they're like, I don't really fuck with pubs, and they have shit gun skills. And, that's why they have shit gun skills, because they never really played a lot of pubs. I mean, that's, really important. The people that I come across that strictly play game battles usually have terrible gun skills, man, and it's so disappointing to just time after time, start trying to play with some guys and always be carrying the team, and just, like, lose, games that should not have been lost when you are doing really well, and you're like, man, if I had a team as good as I am, we would have won that match. And I'm not even like amazing in game battles. I'm just like a good game battles player. And you just see people that don't play their role properly, aren't that necessarily like map smart, aren't that necessarily aware of where people are going to run. They're like, well, I just can't get a good feel of where they're going to go. They're just not. They don't have their good prediction skills. But anyway, eventually I'll get this free-for-all nuclear, and eventually I'll have this free-for-all nuclear post. It's just like I haven't even had a lot of time to play pubs with all the game battles I've been playing lately. And hopefully I'll be able to rock it out. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the gameplay and content. And I'm hoping to start maybe committing myself to doing the hardest part about doing a Let's Play when you're trying to play a lot of game battles is just finding the time for it, because when you're playing a lot of game battles, you're playing a lot of one game, when you're trying to focus on competitive. And the difficulty is just been trying to find a team. I mean, that's just so, I don't know how many of you actually play GBs, but it is so unbelievably hard, because you find so many people that are like half-assed at it. They don't really take it seriously, or they may take it seriously, but they just lack the skill to really do it well. And it's like, or you find some guys that are actually pretty good, but they have a bad attitude, and your chemistry just doesn't mesh because they, are always like pissed off and angry and just aren't easy to work with. Or they're, the know-it-all type of player, which is even worse. Like, you're the dude that's carrying, you're 12-3 or whatever, 12-4, and you got all your streaks, or maybe you're even as crazy as 16-5, like I did the other night, and they're still trying to tell you like what to do while they're all negative, and it's hilarious. You know, they'll sit there and just be always in your fucking ear, and they're like, you didn't hear that guy? And I'm like, no, because the only thing I hear right now is you guys talking. But to this point, I've been really enjoying it, and, you know, regardless, even though I haven't managed to find a good team, I have been personally improving quite a lot in game battles, and, you know, it's definitely been translating into my public match gameplay. Like, I don't even play for long periods of time right now in pubs. I maybe, when I'm playing pubs, I'm literally playing like a single game of Ground War. This one was in between trying to get a match, you know, and usually like I'm just in between trying to find a match or in between 8s and getting on to TL, whatever it is. And, you know, even in the short time that I'm playing, I'm like dropping, you know, I dropped 2 brutals in 5 games tonight. You know, and that's not necessarily insane. I'm not one of those like crazy pub stompers. But for me, it's just like my gameplay in Black Ops 3 has really improved because I've never really been that good at 3-lane CODs. I am always a lot better at Infinity Ward's games, and Advanced Warfare kind of translated over to that for me because I'm much better in the open map layouts. I mean, I think that's probably a good reason why I was good at Battlefield right off the bat. I was never amazing at Battlefield because I'd never really played it before I played it, but off the top, I was decent at Battlefield. And I think the main reason for that, obviously, is I just have a good mindset for flanking and getting around behind people, you know, like, and I find too, I was really trying to stress being a sub player in this game because it's always been my role in previous CODs. It's what I've been the most comfortable with. In Advanced Warfare, I was always the most comfortable as a sub player. I really actually struggled a lot as an AR player in Advanced Warfare. And in this one, it's kind of almost reversed for me. I ended up feeling much more comfortable as an AR player in this game. However, you know, the thing is, like, in Advanced Warfare, even though the ASM had a high fire rate,
how does
like,
he keep getting these?
Not as high as the Vesper, and it was a much more moderate recoil. You know, same for the BMP. CW levels is maybe not as relevant because a lot of people will ban it. And I know this is just kind of like a random-ass commentary. I'm just talking about my experience with game battles, and I hope you guys don't mind. I just kind of wanted to talk about that because it's what I've been doing lately, and I've been having a lot of fun with it. And the next commentary, I actually have a really kind of specific topic that may or may not offend some people, but I wanted to talk about it. And anyway, though, when it comes to this game, the Vesper is like really high fire rate, and I have always felt comfortable much more so with burst and moderate fire rate weapons. And CWL rules, you do use the Kuda a lot more and other guns like that because people tend to ban the BMP, the Vesper, sometimes the M8. So you'll be limited to like the other guns, which is fine for me. I'm actually good in competitive with the Kuda, and I'm okay with the Vesper. My shot with the Vesper is alright, but I'm just that guy that's like moderate recoil weapons. When I'm playing Respawn, I am most dominant with the Man of War. I'm okay with the KN if they ban the M8. I'm okay with the M8 even. I've gotten a lot better with it. You know, the ARX in Advanced Warfare was just like ugly. I mean, it was way good. It was unbelievable. And the IMR was the same way, like super low recoil, tons of one burst, even though the game, you know, had a lot of movement even, which was kind of crazy. You know, the way I guess the spread on the bullets is just a lot lower, and there was less recoil on the IMR and the ARX, and I guess a lot of that was more relevant to the fact there was a lot of boosting, and if they put a lot of recoil on the guns in that game, it just wouldn't have made sense. But, you know, it's been paying off really well for me to play that way. I have found my stroke as a assault rifle player in Search as well as Respawn, and honestly, in this one, I really struggled in Search and Advanced Warfare, but to be honest too, it's the first game I really started to dedicate myself to competitive more, and I've been enjoying that side of the game, and I've been trying to like kind of take it to the next level, because I feel personally that I'm good enough that with the right team, if I can find some people that are actually dedicated and grind and are good enough that, you know, daily get on and practice, that I am at the point where I'm good enough that I could start moving to that higher level of competitive status, you know, actually playing tourneys online and things like that. But again, man, you know, it doesn't matter how good you are personally, Without, I mean, no man is an island, and you're only as good as the people that you surround yourself with. So if you actually get into a really good team, those things are true in all regards in life. I may be able to sit here, look at that quad, look at that fucking gorgeous quad. And I want to point out for you guys that I gave you a 2-for-1 quad special in this gameplay, so I think that deserves the like. And I hope you stuck around for the entire commentary. Make sure to leave me any questions you got. Chit chat with me in the comments. Add me on PSN if you want to play with me. If you play game battles and you are looking for a dubs partner, or you just want to play 8s, whatever else, you just want to hit some pubs up with your boy, it's Red Baron 59. See ya! Make sure to drop that like and subscribe if you've never been here. Peace.